Of the week is Stephon Gilmore.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's just talk about it. Who has 99 man coverage in the game right now? You've got Revis. You've got the Revis, the Chris Harris, I believe. And then you have Dion, obviously.
Ty Law.
So this Gilmore now becomes a player with 95 speed, 99 man coverage. That's super rare. He's got the 90 play rec that I like to see, and then he also has 94 press. So this guy is remarkable. I think the DRC also has it too. If this guy's price remains, I mean, let's see where it is. If he's going for what the Demarius is, 350, that generally means a drop could be coming. I love everything about this guy for a man cover corner. And these final editions have been spot on because the Demarius Thomas was very good.
Look at the price you're paying for these 99 man coverage corners too.
Right.
Like you like Revis, you don't love Revis because of the 92 speed.
Right.
Gilmore gives you a guy that can go out and battle.
Then you have Haloti Nada final edition, 98 strength, 97 block shed, but the speed's 72, which is pretty good, 95 play rec. I feel like there's a Will Fork out there for this level that will get you somewhat similar. There's a Brandon Williams. There's guys I feel like that do what he has done before he was there. So
yeah,
very good, but I'm not ponying up extra, and it's just beef to stop the run. And beef is generally pretty cheap.
There's a Dontario Poe, so 134. You have his stats up there. He's 134K.
Yeah.
Like this base elite Dontario Poe with 98 strength, 75 speed, 92 block shed. Like you gain 5 more block shed, but this Dontario Poe is going for 5,000 coins.
Yeah, so if you're just looking for cheap beef,
better options.
It's tough to pay extra. This Richard Rodgers has the problem that nearly every tight end has in the games, except for the real premium guys. His route running super, super low, and it hasn't increased. So 77 strength, 72 run block is mediocre. He does have 93 catch and traffic, 96 spec at 6'4". That's pretty dope. You got to give Richard Rodgers some serious credit for that. That's right up there.
His spectacular catch and traffic combo, bananas.
Yeah, because he's earned a few items throughout the year. He had the one after the Hail Mary game. I mean, at 6'4" with 89 speed, 96, 93, I can't fault you for taking a crack at this Richard Rodgers for the right role, but I want you to know that you're not going to be able to run corner routes. You're not going to be able to block with him. He's just strictly a route runner. And
for 50K,
not a route runner. He's a like a seam spec catch one-on-one guy downfield. Pretty good.
For 50K, is he worth it though?
That's pretty cheap. I'd say 35K. That's pretty dope.
Cheap?
Yeah, for 96, 93 at tight end.
Wow, I thought you were a man of the people. Being a man of the people, I consider like 10K cheap for the man of the people.
He's a budget team player. He's a 91.
Wow. Okay.
He'll come down. We'll see where he settles at. I know the market because I'm a man of the people. Wesley Woodyard, 90 speed, 87 zone, 93 play rec, 86 block shed, 91 pop in his
96
bat, 96 pursuit.
Good.
This is another good
Let me take a look at
budget middle linebacker. So we're going to dig in a little bit further, see what else he has under the table. His cost right now.
Love the pursuit on him. 69K is
That's
good.
expensive, though.
It's pretty good. 77 man, 87 zone, 96 pursuit. Love it. Block shed low, strength low.
His strength is low. His block shed is pretty decent.
Finesse, power move, really bad.
So he's not a pass rusher.
He's a straight coverage middle linebacker.
He's a zone coverage middle linebacker, of which you can get a little bit better maybe with the Super Bowl Trevathan.
High motor.
But,
forces passes. He's aggressive.
That's something I consider. Mm-hmm. I like the Woodyard. I wouldn't pay that much, though. Brandon Brooks. So Brandon Brooks is actually one of my budget right guards for run blocking. So if you need a good run block right guard, Brandon Brooks has always been on my list as his base, just being a really cheap, good item. Now he's got a final edition. Not the best pass blocker, but pretty strong, and he's a really good budget strength, and he'll come down. I like what he brings to the table for his run block abilities, so I would take a look at this guy. And then lastly, Fitzpatrick is just an absolute no.
Fitzy?
Yeah,
why?
Because
he's absolute no. Let me take a look at him before you put your stamp that he's a no.
He went to Harvard. He has 91 awareness. But other than that, he's got no throw power and no throw deep, so therefore he cannot play.
78 speed. 88 throw power? No.
Yeah, he's no point.
No point.
No bueno.
He's not even clutch.
All right, and then the next item up for review here is the playmaker Michael Irvin. This guy snuck out. Mm-hmm. There's a 99 Michael Irvin out there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, To me, not having 96 route running hurts him. It hurts him because the issue I had with the other Irvin is even though he had 94 speed, he couldn't playmaker fast enough off drags. So I used him as my drag receiver, meaning he's an all-around receiver, and he couldn't playmaker. So when he couldn't playmaker, he could no longer play in that role as an every down receiver, and now he strictly becomes a one-on-one spec catcher, and he's only 6'2", and he's only 94 speed.
Sorry.
So now he's got 97 spec, 101 catching traffic.
That route running makes me not happy.
I mean, he has everything. He's 96 speed. Like, let's not act like he's not pretty amazing, but one-on-one...
He's stupid.
Yeah, he's going to be one of the best spec catchers in the game. Is he as good as Calvin, though? I don't think so. So... Am I going to pay for him? No. But do I think he's good? Yes, aside from the route running. You know?
Yeah. Yep.
We went over these guys the other day. Shout out to YouTube for letting me know that the Amos was still was a miss because he has good block shed. I missed on that. He's a guy worth checking out if you need some run support or free safety for a budget team. And that's pretty much all for reviews. We do want to go over the top 5 receivers real quick.
Back out of the game, though?
Yeah. Let's get it.